From San Diego, this is the 1987 Miller APBA Gold Cup. Brought to you by Miller Beer, made the American way. It would be difficult to find a more enjoyable climate than the one found in San Diego. People come from everywhere to enjoy the weather, the water, the style of living here in Southern California. Hi everybody, I'm Don Poyer, and welcome to the 80th running of the APBA Gold Cup. This is the season's pinnacle event, but more importantly, a record which has stood for over 60 years could be broken today. Driver Chip Hanauer out of Seattle, Washington, could win his 6th consecutive Gold Cup. The string began back in 1982 in the Motor City, then to Evansville, Indiana, Tri-Cities, Washington, his hometown of Seattle, and then back to Detroit last year. But Chip has an incredible challenge ahead of him. His hydroplane is powered by a turbine engine. History of turbine engines is not good on saltwater courses, which is the case here on Mission Bay. Secondly, the 1987 circuit has been dominated by another driver, Jim Kropfeld, in the Miss Budweiser. He has won 5 of 7 races so far this year. He started 1987 winning the first 3. He would have won in Detroit, but jumped the gun in the final heat. Scott Pierce got the victory. He took 2 races in the state of Washington, and then bad weather prevented any official racing in Syracuse. Can Hanauer overcome the obstacles ahead of him? Steve Montgomery, who will be co-announcing this race with me, is with Chip right now.
Don, for Chip Hanauer and the Miller American crew, number 6 looked like an impossible dream just a few weeks ago, but Chip, the guys in red and white have really put it together for you, maybe just in time, huh?
The last 48 hours have been a big change for this year. This year has been horrible. We've had no glimmers of hope. Back in my mind, I knew we had the 6th Gold Cup coming up towards the end of the year, and it really looked hopeless. Last 48 hours, all of a sudden the performance has turned around. We've set the fastest lap in the history of the sport, and that's enough to kind of get everybody motivated again.
Who are Stewart and Stevenson, and what have they done for you?
Stewart and Stevenson are a turbine generator company in Houston, Texas. They have been watching the races on television, said they could help, and we got in touch. They got in touch with us. We took our engines to Houston and ran at their facility.
Is there more pressure on Chip Hanauer in a Gold Cup than the other drivers here?
Well, there probably is, because I'm the only one that's been in this situation of having the opportunity to win 6 straight Gold Cups. I'm trying to deny the pressure. I'm not going to hinge my career or this season on one race. I think that's a dangerous thing to do. I think we've lost drivers. I think Bill Muncy felt that if he won that World Championship race in Houston, Texas in '81, that he would have saved an otherwise very unsuccessful year. And I think he drove the boat beyond the limits to do that. Hopefully I've learned a lesson from that, and I don't want to do it.
At the other end of the pit area, Don Poyer is with a man who'd like to break the string, Jim Kropfeld.
The man next to me might be the hungriest driver in the pits right now. The Budweiser driver, Jim Kropfeld, you have never won a Gold Cup. It's about the only thing that has escaped you.
Well, that's one of the few things. I guess it is about the only thing. I think I finally won on every race course on the circuit now, and the Gold Cup, this will be my 6th try, or my 5th try, I'm sorry. And we had a couple heats, a couple races we were out in front, and we broke down, and a couple of them I really got beat by Chip, so I don't know what, it's gonna be another battle. We're both running about even again here.
Okay, well, good luck today.
We need it, thank you.
We have a busy day ahead of us.
10 to the 5.
Heat 1A is next.